It do not matter. Clip on a Ruger, look like a rule.
Okay, so I'm back, and before the video starts, it's greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. We was about to talk about Baddies Gone Wild, okay? So I didn't do no episode recaps for last week. Ugh. I'm actually not a fan of episode recaps, but a lot of y'all like them. Okay, alright. But Baddies Gone Wild last week, I personally feel like Daisy is running this show. And I even made a poll not too long ago asking y'all, do Daisy run the house? She's running this house. I don't like her, but like, she's running this house. Like, y'all really gave this girl the power like she Natalie or some shit. Like, I guess she just have that leader type of trait in her, you know, because that's what it's giving. It's giving this is her house. And I'm not trying to sound mean at all. I feel like, I don't know if I'm tripping, because I just kept picking up on it. I feel like Daisy is jealous of Janelle's. Or am I tripping? Did y'all see that or not? Like, am I reading it wrong, or did y'all kind of peep that too? Like, it's kind of giving, she kind of jealous of Janelle's. Like, in my head, it reminded me of Rolly when she said T thought she was fuckable or something. Daisy and T wanted Cupcake to fight Janelle so bad. Like, God, like, what is this, middle school? Y'all about to, like, peer pressure them into fighting? They don't want to fight. And, like, when they was talking to Cupcake on the balcony, Daisy was like, Janelle's probably feel like she could bitch you or you pussy or some shit like that. And it was like, well, ain't this what you just fought Bahati for because you said that she was putting words in your mouth and stuff? What? And now you doing it? Huh? And they was really trying to force these girls to fight, and they ended up fighting. And honestly, it pissed me off because, like, y'all need to have a mind of y'all own. Don't fight these. Y'all really let these girls persuade y'all into doing something that y'all don't want to do. And I do feel like sometimes Janelle's do have a mind of her own, and then sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I like Janelle, sometimes she be rubbing me the wrong way, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Still voted for Bahati. But they was pressed for Cupcake to fight Janelle. Janelle, she was not worried about Cupcake, in my opinion. She was worried about Oxy, I think. And that was another thing. Oxy, this girl got glass in her feet, and she fighting y'all. I don't even understand why production even let that shit happen. And then, so Gloss and Oxy, they fight. Ain't gonna lie, to me, this is the best fight Gloss done had. And it's like, it's very telling, because it's like, damn, the fight that you had to get the one up on is the one where she had to have glass in her feet. That's crazy. I think Oxy and Janelle's fought that day too. I feel like it was some stupid shit they fought about, and I don't remember the fight. It was probably Oxy that won, honestly. Janelle, she can't fight. Well, Janelle's date, her and Cupcake did fight. People are saying Cupcake won that. Did we watch the same fight? You tell me in what Baddies universe that Cupcake won that fight. You did. I didn't even slow it down. You didn't have to. Damn, when the last time I slowed the fight down? I don't know, but this fight, you ain't have to slow it down. You could see the hits Cupcake sent, did not land. Janelle's uppercut and Cupcake. What are you doing? That episode, still don't like Emery. I feel like, still don't like Emery, still don't like Riley. Y'all are obsessed. Y'all are obsessed. But the most recent episode, they give out chains, right? And the two people that got the chain, it's supposed to be 3 chains that's supposed to be given out. And the first 2 was Daisy and Bahati. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not mad at the 2 people that got the chain. Don't fuck with Daisy. I don't like her. But I'm not mad that she got the chain. To me, when Natalie was, like, describing the type of girl that should get the chain, she was describing Daisy. Like, let's be honest. Daisy runs that house. She runs it. And then Bahati, honestly, I wanted Bahati to get the chain first. And I want her to get the 50K. I literally vote for Bahati every week. So, but TT was not fucking with it. This girl was crying, boo-hooing over this chain. Boo-hooing over this chain. Like that, she was really deep in her feelings. And it went on for a minute. I skipped past it. I kept like double tapping the screen. This girl still crying. Still talking. Double tap it again. She still talking. Why did y'all give her that much screen time? Why did y'all make us watch that for that long? It's like, girl, it's a chain. You not even crying over the 50K. Cry over the 50K. You crying over the chain? Then she turned around, looked at her friend, basically said, I deserve that shit before you. What the? This is Tinker and Meatball all over again. And like me personally, if I was Daisy, I would have felt some type of way about that. But Daisy, she was just like so understanding. And nah, that would have rubbed me the wrong way. Bahati got her chain. She tried to give props to Titi, right? No, not try. She did. She gave her props to Titi, right? And then Natalie called Titi up, and Titi crying. She like, Basically, like, but the girl that could get embarrassed on national TV could get a chain. She just showed you love, and you gonna go and shit on her. That's weird, and that's exactly why she got the chain. Like, how you gonna go and talk shit about the girl that just gave you your props and compliments and said that you deserve the chain? And you gonna go, and what? I'm sorry, that shit was weird. Then she left the house meeting early, right? Get upstairs, she starts booking it to the room. I thought she was gonna go do something, throw somebody's shit out or something. You're just running. What are you running for? Why are you running? And I was already irritated. But then they get upstairs and literally, I mean quite literally, gave this girl a pity party. Gave her, I mean, in the room, she crying. They rubbing her back. Oh, you did your shit. You deserve a chain. This grown-ass woman, y'all giving her a pity party? Literally a pity party. Like, what the fuck? Over a chain. As unbiased as I can be. Top 3 for the chain, TT, not my top 3. She's not. Now, Daisy and Bahati, they would have been in my top 3. I think the other one, who would the other one would have been? I don't know. I know damn well it wasn't TT, though. Oxy? Shay? And you know, I barely like them. And I would have picked them over TT. The girl you talk, yeah, come on, like the girl just fought 2 girls with glass in her feet. Shay had to take an EpiPen. They said the peanuts, she really did have an allergic reaction to it. And then beat the girl up that did it. What? And you know, Cupcake, she was saying she deserved the chain. Coco, she kept talking, saying, girl, shut up. You don't deserve nothing. Your eye fucked up. You ain't get your lick back yet, but you're telling other people get theirs. Girl, please, Cupcake. I'm just not a fan of Cupcake. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of the show. It's like, these girls irritate me so bad. Every time I see Natalie, I'm less and less irritated. I was excited when I seen Scotty, bro. Erica, she officially left. People love Erica. Like, Erica is a lot of people's favorites, bro. I feel like this would be a better show if it was less divided. Like, it's like everybody's so clicked up and the cliques is so tight. If things was just less divided, this could be a better show. But anywho, I just was talking for like 20 fucking minutes. But let's get into what the video was actually about. Okay, so first we have, with this drama is a tweet. Well, really a retweet of a tweet, right? So someone tweeted and said, nah, Fania had legs. That was definitely a tie. Fania retweeted it. Hold on, wait. I'm pretty sure I did post. Let me go look. Who did y'all think won? So, 4.5 thousand people voted. 85% said Lex, 11% said Fania, 4% said tie. Me personally, I don't understand how Lex is not 100%. Not gonna lie, y'all getting better. Because, in my opinion, a lot of people that was, you know, answering the polls on the channel, it's like y'all was voting for who y'all like more instead of who won. And it's like, I be with y'all, you know? I like the girls too, but it's like, y'all know damn well the girls not really winning. I don't think Fania won. I don't think it was a tie. Now, did Fania land some good hits? Yes, she did. But Lex, come on. Like, let's not lie here. We're not about to be delusional. And really, this episode, one of my favorite episodes. Call me crazy. This episode, to me, kind of proves my point that you don't have to fake storylines. If you put a bunch of girls together for a bunch of days with alcohol and a bunch of stuff is going to happen naturally. I feel like this episode had some of the most authentic fights this season. Like what? Like Ivory and Dolly. Ivory was drunk as hell. Dolly was not fucking with it. That wasn't a fake storyline. That was real. Like whether you team Dolly or Ivory, I was entertained. Like it was real. It wasn't, oh, you was talking to Fania. Why are you talking to Fania? Let's fight. It wasn't that. It wasn't, oh, even though I know how to pronounce your name right, I'm not going to. Let's fight. Or even though this is not my song or your song, let's fight. Fania and Lex, in my opinion, it was real. They defending their friends. The girl got punched in the face. Now you gotta run that. It was. Summer and Marissa, I don't really know what they fought for, but okay. Who won? I don't know. I was excited about the fight though, only not because I thought Marissa won, because even once again, I didn't even have to slow it down to see that Marissa didn't land most of those hits. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Summer landed. I was excited, but I don't think my excitement came from Marissa whipped Summer ass, because I don't think she did. For me, it came from I was not expecting her to do that at all. Code Killer and Elsie. Elsie, when you're fighting, The bare minimum you could do is throw a punch. At least throw a punch. Like, what are you doing? Like, can you imagine if Elsie was fighting another Elsie? No punch would be thrown. They would just be bumping each other. Like, I don't... Who else fought? Oh, K-Rican and Russian fought. K-Rican lost. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a fan of neither one for real, so it ain't really matter to me who was gonna win. I just kind of found it weird that Russian was pressing K-Rican to fight when she wasn't feeling good, but now you don't want to fight and you... Right, but then when it was Elsie, you was quick to run up on Elsie. I don't know, that was kind of weird. Dolly and Tavy, I was about to forget to talk about them. Dolly and Tavy, ain't gonna lie, I'm Team Tavy. Like, Team Tavy. Dolly and Tavy fights be confusing the fuck out of me. Because it be, like, looking at it, if you didn't even know who these two was, it looked like Tavy's about to win. And then it just don't happen. You know, like, that first round. But Tavy, she did progress. Like, as the rounds went on, it was like she was learning. You know, like, she was kind of learning fast, if you ask me. And she kept running back up on the... Now, I ain't slow nothing down, not gonna lie. I feel like some rounds, Dolly had the upper hand. Some rounds, Tavy had the upper hand, if you ask me. Or no. Am I tripping? Now, what threw me for a loop is Natalie. Natalie, she got called out by Diamond and somebody, I don't know, but they was basically like, girl, you're the boss. Tell her to give her chain back. Dolly was not listening whatsoever.
Where's my chain? Let's go again. CEO.
A lot of people that are upset.
Where's the chain? Natalie, this is your part where you need to come in and get the chain.
Dolly, she needs to give the chain back.
Now, I thought you was getting all the respect and the girls was going to listen. You not taking no shit and you going to be doing it differently this season. You say that every season, by the way. Pretty sure she's going to be saying that next season. But it's like, you told them to give her the chain back how many times? But Rolly goes out, tell Dolly to give the chain back, and Dolly gave the chain back.
Okay, Rolly.
It's not that serious. Just get a damn chain back. I don't want to see you go home over no chain, baby.
Okay, Rolly, since you said it, Rolly, I'm going to get this bitch your chain back.
But I thought Rolly wasn't doing Natalie's job. What the... Natalie, you said she wasn't doing your job. To me, it just looked like she just did. Like, when I seen that, I was waiting for Rolly to go live and clock that. I haven't seen it. Rolly, you need to clock that, bro, because she was just trying to clown you. Like, at this point, they could have just gave Rolly the house mom position, up the pay a little bit, and keep Natalie behind the camera. I don't even remember how we got here. What was we talking about? Hold on. Wait. Child, we was talking about Fania retweeting a tweet saying that it was a tie with her and Lex. How did we get to Natalie and Rolly? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, next we have Ivory. Ivory, she made a couple of posts after the last episode. In the last episode, her and Dolly got into it at a club, right? Because Ivory was choking them, like dancing, choking them in the club to the song. And they wasn't really fucking with it, especially Dolly. Now, first thing Ivory said was, I just want to say I was extremely drunk this episode. Right now, some people felt like it was an excuse because, like, in the fight that they had, to me, it looked like Dolly was winning. And I guess to other people, it looked like Dolly was winning. I don't think it was an excuse. I think it's a fact. Can't nobody tell me Ivory wasn't drunk as hell. She looked like the drunkest one, really. Like, it's like, come on. The girl really, Ivory was drunk as hell. I feel like her and Diamond was drunk. Did y'all see the elbow? Remember we talked about the elbow thing? I was... Hey, when I seen that shit, I died. I don't remember if we knew she did that to Dolly or not, bro, but that, hey, that... Bro, that would have been the time I would not care if they would have jumped her, because that's some crazy shit. If she did that to me, she would have got jumped. You want to elbow me from 10 feet in the air? Like, that is crazy. Diamond is funny as hell for that. Diamond is... Child, like, Diamond was really riding for Ivory. She was not playing by. Then they get outside, Ivory choking Diamond, and then they fall asleep in the back of the... Like, come on, like, y'all can't tell me they was not drunk as hell. They was not drunk. And that's one of the reasons, like, I was kind of mad that they fought again that night. I felt like Ivory was too drunk to be fighting anyway. They should have let them go to sleep, then wake up and fight. But I think they do fight again. They're going to need that again. Ivory was drunk as hell. But a fight is a fight. To me, it did look like Dolly had the upper hand. We'll find out next week when we get the full fight. But to me, it looked like Dolly was winning. Now, the question is, who is wrong? Me personally, I don't feel like Dolly is wrong. I see both sides, but I don't feel like Dolly was wrong. I do think Ivory wasn't really on that. I don't think she came down to start shit to fight. I think Ivory was drunk as hell. But Dolly, I'm not mad at Dolly. Well, I'm not mad at Dolly about this specific situation. Yeah. Because, like, if you was just telling the crowd to boo my song, you was teaching Tavy how to fight me and what to do to beat me, and now you choking me in the club. Like, what? I personally feel like it was tension ever since Ivory called her out on a bus when she was like, oh, but you told the girls that you whooped my ass, and Dolly was like, yeah, I did say that. Basically, one of the realest storylines so far. Honestly, one of my favorite storylines so far this season. Now, Ivory, she also said, am I talking too much? I feel like I'm talking a lot. But I barely make videos now. Look, hey. Sorry if I'm talking too much. But then Ivory said, and I fell on my forehead and scraped my edges off. She said, I got some pics that I'm going to upload later. I don't know if she uploaded any pictures yet. She said, y'all, I was gone on my baby. Then me crying, pissing me off. Like, yeah, I needed to just lay down. In my opinion, yeah, I don't like that they fought that night. They should have slept. Then she said, I'm getting you, Michael. Mwah. Then on live, Ivory, she's sticking to the story that she knocked Dolly tooth out. So I'm pretty sure this shit coming. But she was like, after I tooth fairy Dolly went and wrapped her hand up and didn't want to fight for the rest of the season. But apparently, as soon as Ivory left, Dolly ran up on Cold Killer. Now, it is Ivory talking. In this video, that's Ivory's sister in the video, and Ivory is in the background talking. Yeah.
After I tooth fairy and fairy her ass up, my mama, she about to go get her hand wrapped and wrap it around her hand, and she gonna say she disabled for the rest of the season. She cannot fight no more. Every scene, I'm like, bro, oh God, just run it. Like, just run it, fool. And she didn't want to run it, but guess what? As soon as I left, they start texting me in the group chat, Cold Killer, all of them start texting me like, bro, why Dolly just fight us? I'm still in the van on the way to the airport. She said, oh God, hand healed. Wrap off and everything. But, like, I was just there 5 minutes ago. So you said, when my hand healed, I'm gonna give you that. Like, you're really scared.
She was like, she was still on the van on the way to the airport. So, hey, I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, if it is true, they gonna call it out when it come out. Another clip of Ivory, she was like, Fania can't fight. Now, me personally, I do think Fania can fight. It's just legs. Oh, legs pieced her up this time. And I don't think Fania slipped. To me, it looked like she got dropped. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, I'm still Team Fania. But you lost that fight. It's like, everything could be smooth sailing if everyone could realize to separate the two of who you like and who want to fight. But like, apparently, this ain't their last time fighting. They're gonna fight again. And Ivory like, we gonna be gagged. It might be the fight that Fania got Lex's eye. Right? I think Lex said Fania hit her with something else. So I don't know what's gonna go on. Hey, I can't wait to see it.
Yes, Fania can fight. And y'all can be gagged at the end. Y'all think that one little slip is something? Y'all gonna gag. Y'all gonna gag. Watch. Y'all so wishy-washy. Like, every week, y'all have a different, like, y'all different favorites and shit. That's how I be done with y'all.
Okay, I loved when they two fight. But y'all, that's it for this video. But if you found this one interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.